had a prior engagement, could be rescheduled, but yeah, so we're talking about 110 North, North Poplar, right? Yeah, we had the council meeting. I think the consensus was to have a committee discussion regarding the Class A liquor license with the drive-through. And I spoke with, I think, Kim, who just had me make sure I think they wanted to know what other businesses McNeese currently operated.
Yeah, I didn't know if you, I was wondering if you had that information.
I have it, well, in here, but if you.
Oh, you don't have it on paper?
Yeah, I have it like handwritten, but, yeah, I just kind of prepared to answer any questions or concerns you all had about, kind of the operation of the business or the history of McNeedle kind of as a business operation.
That's what we was kind of hoping you'd have something written out on also, so.
Okay, I can leave you with something, but.
Miss Kenny.
Yes, and they're taverns with video gaming. He's operated those for over 10 years. He also has two other establishments, a Lacey's Place and a Diamonds that have been opened recently. They've been operating for about a year now, and he's on good terms with all those cities as far as the liquor licenses are concerned.
You said Centralia, Hillsborough?
Centralia, Robinson, Decatur, and Centralia.
Springfield.
Yeah, Springfield.
And then Sangamon County too, but the issue is.
Sangamon County, or where the liquor licenses are held, I think, for the Springfield one, or the.
Yeah, it's two different places. I hold liquor licenses in Springfield, Sangamon County, Decatur, Centralia, and Robinson, Illinois.
Yeah, so 5 existing licenses then.
I do hold multiple licenses in each of those jurisdictions.
Sorry, I'm shut that door behind, sorry. So how long have you been doing all this? How many years or?
Oh, well, over 10 years for the existing liquor licenses that he holds now.
And he has this where it's I just wanted to ask, you said you was gonna do a package, right?
What's that?
Was it a package place where you can sell packaged liquor?
Right, so we were seeking the Class A, which is both consumption for, inside consumption and packaged liquor.
But that doesn't allow a drive-up window.
Right, so the state liquor license allows drive-through sales with a package license with city approval, so that's what we're here for. And I believe last time the mayor said you have an existing locations that sells packaged liquor that has a consumption license, but no drive-through. So that's really what we're here
You don't
talking
have
about.
anything like that,
He's got a liquor store.
just a liquor store.
That has a drive-up window.
Okay,
So the mayor said that we had that?
he said that there was a packaged sales that also had a consumption license.
You don't have any?
No.
What did I say? So it was a package store that had a drive-through, that did drive-through.
It's a liquor
sales.
store, we just, you go inside and buy it inside the counter, or you got the drive-through window right there where the counter's at, and you go.
Oh, okay, yeah, so we're trying to do the same thing here, but with the Class A, with the consumption for the
So we
consumption
have to
sales.
create a new license on that.
I don't believe so. Kim said that the Class A should suffice for the.
No,
for the
it's
business.
gotta be a new license, because right now, Class A license, like I say, it's a tavern license, and then it's a Class B1 license where it's a driving business.
Okay, I was led to believe that there was an existing license that
No.
met this criteria,
No.
so if you do have to create
Yes.
one, then.
So that one, we'd have to get with our attorney to talk to him to see, but I mean, I was just wanting to find information on you guys to see where you guys stood and how you were.
Sure.
What businesses you ran,
Mhm.
how they were run, I mean, what do you guys, if you was planning on doing this with the packaged liquor and the drive-through and
Yeah, and this type of business would be just the same as the
a
operating.
sit down,
Right, and this would be, so it's only 21 and up in the business, and that's the same way he operates all the other locations. So other locations, they have indoor tavern and video gaming, and everyone under, I don't know what the procedure are, but anyone under 30 or 40 is carded to make sure they're 21 and up, because they can't be in there to gamble or drink. So this would be the same thing on 110, is whether you were in there, if you were if there's a slot machine or if you're buying alcohol to go or sitting down, there would be procedures in place to make sure no one under 21 was in the establishment.
I just want to ask, how fast you guys want to move on this?
Well, the place, the interior is pretty much built out. There's the cashier, the flooring's done, all the internal furnishings are done, so it's really just a matter of, getting some shelving up. You know, I can't speak for Matt's timeline, but I believe we could get it going pretty quickly there as soon as,
Is he gonna put coolers in for the package part of it?
What do you think, Matt? Would there'd be like reach-in coolers, right? In addition to, you know, shelving?
Yes, we will need cooler because we'll have to have refrigerated product.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine there'd be like a beer cave or anything, but reach-in coolers like the gas stations probably, yeah.
Is there any way that you could send us a business plan on what you're wanting to do, so that we could look at it
Yeah, for sure.
and go that route?
Mhm.
I'll try to send an email to our attorney and ask him some questions
Okay.
on this.
Yeah, I did share the kind of an overview of the business with Kim, but I can make sure that's in a packet and make sure I kind
Well,
of
I
send it
mean,
to
for the
Kim.
license type thing, what we'd have to do to create that and
Mhm.
go that route.
Okay.
So, you got any?
I wanna see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's,
But we had two places that had the drive-through windows in it,
Mhm.
and we had all kinds of trouble with one.
Yeah,
And we wound up revoked their license and never gave another drive-through.
well, we're not looking to cause trouble, we're looking to do things right,
We had all kinds of issues with it.
So
So I
if,
just wanna see what you're doing.
so if it did require the issuance of a new class of license, I guess how soon could we get that in front of the board after we supply you with, I guess, a business plan, so you know exactly what the nuts and bolts.
we're just wanting to see what you want to do. I mean, I know you can tell us what you want to do, but we just like to see it so we know,
Sure.
What your game plan is.
Yeah.
You know, I know what's going on, cause what we have to do is, it'd be a class A, we'll probably have to do like a class A1 or something like that.
yeah,
We already-
We already have
We already got a
one,
class
we
A
have
one.
to do a
We have
different
to
A,
use
Yeah.
a new,
Yeah, A1 down here,
A2, or
yeah.
do a whole.
So you're,
nother
so I believe, you're not Kim, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so someone spoke to the city attorney, because that was the original ask, was the issuance of a new class of license that allowed packaged in, consumption, and someone told me that there already was an
We-
existing license
We
for
have
that.
that, but no, not with a drive-up window. That's where we're coming into the conflict. We do not have a license that allows on-site consumption.
Well, I believe in my experience, the drive-through isn't a different type of license, because the state liquor license, the package license, inherently allows drive-through sales, but they need the city approval first.
Right.
So there's not a-
The city has to do an ordinance on it, we have to change
Yeah,
this around, then,
And
you know,
I did discuss it with the attorney, and he was in consensus with what I was reading. He's like, no, you do not have a class that allows for everything that you're wanting. If the council wanted to do that, they have to create a new classification.
okay, because so the state license would be the same, but you guys would issue a new one that included the drive-through.
it'd be a new license. Does the attorney have to draw it up, and then it has to come before the council as an ordinance?
Yeah.
You
And
got
then-
First reading, second reading.
And then you'd have to apply, once that's done, then you'd have to actually do the application to apply for that license.
Right, and I'm not saying this is how it should be done, but a lot of cities do, for the dual license, they issue the on-premise and the off-premise licenses, like two different classes of license that they hang up for the one business.
This is
Our
one
attorney
license.
advised against that as well.
so I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah.
You got any questions for us? To going forward right here?
I don't think so. I think I provided a business summary. I'm not sure how much more I can expand on that.
Is this it? Is that it?
Yes, I think that kind of goes into the, what exactly,
okay, so I mean, now I guess I can add to it that you're gonna put coolers in, stand-up, or some type of stand-up cooler, or
yeah, it would look like.
wall-mounted coolers, or.
Yeah, it looks like your average
So-
liquor store, and then on the, there's gonna be bar stools. Matt plans on putting, 4 or 5 TVs in with the MLB, NFL package, so people can come in and watch sports games, in addition to it being a liquor store.
The gaming's still gonna be the north side of the building, right? Facing
Oh.
the highway, the east-west highway.
I think it's the opposite side of the highway. I haven't been in the building in a minute.
Because whenever they was under construction, there was roasted bean, I was in there 2 or 3 times. And this is where the gaming was gonna be here, then this other area was a big area, that's where they had the tables and stuff, and then
Yeah.
the drive-up window was over here, and they had the bar across there.
So Matt, when you walk in, is that room to the right or the left, the gaming room?
It would be, as you walk in the front door, it'd be to the left, and it
Yeah.
also, it does have its little side private entrance right on that, north side of that building.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah, we don't, I don't want anybody under 21, there would be no business for them to be in there, really, so I don't, and that's just something I just believe in.
So are you gonna
And,
card at the door then?
What's that?
Are you gonna card at the door if you're not allowing anyone under 21 in?
Well, it would operate just like your standard gaming parlor. You know, it's not at the door, but you walk in, you can't walk in the gaming room.
Okay,
without-
so it'll be,
Yeah, and if you pick up liquor to buy, they're gonna card you, you know.
You'll keep that north door locked all the time, aren't you?
I guess an emergency door, because the doors have to have line of sight with the cashier, just for gaming board rules.
Okay. I know you have the north door, then the east and west doors.
Yeah, it would be the main parking lot door, that would be the customer entrance.
Yeah, that'd be the west side where all the new concrete's at. That'd be the main entrance right here.
No, what's the name of the business gonna be?
Matt, they're asking the business name?
Okay,
Same.
I'm sorry, I gotta, I've been having problems picking the conversation up, so.
They were asking about the DBA for the
I'm just
business.
trying to write it down so I know what,
Did we have something picked out yet?
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe something like, Needles Grab and Go.
Guido's Grab and Go.
Or Needles Grab and Go, or Needles come on in too, because, I want more of a sports thing. I said I'd love to have, I'm gonna set up 4 or 5 TVs around there. It looks like we have some seating and be able to watch 4 or 5 NFL games on a Sunday, and then maybe, during the, baseball season, put on Major League Baseball Network and have, if anyone comes in, they can watch, if they wanna watch the Royals against the Mariners, they're more, they can, and everything else. I think to try this concept, make it work, I need all the pieces in place, to make it work, especially since it's a smaller town. But, I drive through Payne that when I go down to Centralia all the time, and I've always looked at that building, I like the city, I think I even bought my truck down there with, Bob Riding here a little bit ago, so.
Yeah, so by the time we turn in the liquor license, we'll have a LLC and a DBA selected for sure, so.
Yeah, we haven't really I haven't really come up with that thought until, this would get approved, and I could apply that, supply that deal, no problem whatsoever. And yeah, it'll be an LLC and then DBA,
Yeah, Guido's Grab and Go for the time being though.
so right now we'll have to get with the attorney. That's it. Council approval, right, to create the new license. So that would be, that's how we're gonna start it if we go that route. So I mean, what do you think?
I don't like to drive a window. That's like when roasted beans come here, I vote against that because they drive a window. We had all kinds of issues with it. I was on council when we went through all that. Dealt with.
Well, Roasted Bean was gonna sell alcohol too, weren't they?
Well, they were gonna do those, wine slushies out the window and, 'cause I went over there and had a talk with him about that. He thought that they could do that. I'm like, no, you can't.
But if you have a specific liquor license that allows it, you can take it away just as quick as you can hand it out. So
That's what we did over there.
If you have an issue, then. you
That's
go
what we
through
did over
it.
there, we took it away from them, they didn't have a license for a while, then we gave them a new license, and it was just to sell packaged liquor inside, no drive-up window.
Would you be okay with just, without having a drive up per se?
Well, I think that's the ask for the first pass, if, you know, if that doesn't go through, we'll reevaluate, but we're gonna go for the business plan as we have it now, so.
I know we had all that trouble, you know, the liquor store, those people came in and we just about pulled all the drive-up window license, and we went ahead and let them keep theirs, but it was quite a ordeal for a while.
Well, like I said, Matt's a experienced operator when it comes to liquor sales. We don't, you know, foresee any issues, and obviously we'll work with you and the rest of the council on making sure we're operating as
You
expected.
know, on
I
the
know
retail
here
side,
within-
I have spent 13 years, running, managing Aldi food stores. So I do have a retail, packaged liquor
Experience, yeah.
I didn't catch that,
experience,
sorry.
too, right?
He operated the management of all these stores for 13 years, so he's kind of going over retail experience.
Because I know it wasn't too long ago, what, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, the state came in and did a sting here, and we had 14 establishments, and 7 of them got caught selling to underage people.
Yeah, I know the Lacey's places are a large brand. They do their internal checks for carding, so.
Yeah, we do want to put a POS system in, that you have to scan the license before the purchase can be done. Is what I'm gonna do, because last thing I wanna do is serve underage. I don't want that. I've got grandchildren that are 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
that's,
tolerate them doing.
and that's for drive-through or counter sales for alcohol. That.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I don't want that heavy.
Let's see. Just one, I'm gonna write something down, sorry.
Sure.
And if they like look too, they can also contact some of the, you know, the jurisdiction.
Right now, the only thing I can do is make a motion to take it to council.
Yeah, we can recommend it go to the council, and then council got to decide on it.
Would they be deciding on the issuance of that new class of license or on something else?
Yeah, that'd be what it'd be for.
It'd have to be for that.
It'd be a motion to have the attorney draw up a license, that would be the Class A along with, you know, the B1, you know, for the drive-up window, so it has to be a whole new class. He'll have to decide what how he wants to do this.
And that would
I
be,
don't know.
and that would be at which meeting?
Next Monday. He gets
Should be
agenda.
Monday.
Yeah,
Should be
and then
Monday.
the ordinance would be brought back the first meeting of August.
You have to have first reading and second reading.
Understood.
And I know we just went through an issue here not too long ago, with a license, and we wouldn't issue them. They have all kinds of problems.
Well, hope not to be judged too badly by past people's mistakes, but I understand where you're coming from.
What kind of problems did they have with that before?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to-
I didn't pick that up right.
I just,
They didn't really
Have
contribute to
Tony
it, was a
draw
problem.
a new license for package, sit down and window sales. Or,
Yeah, that would be it. I'll second that.
all right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right. We'll get that to the attorney and see what we can do.
All right, that sounds great, thank you so much.
All right.
Matt, I'll give you a call back in a bit, okay? Thank you guys so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
All right, got. I think I just found your note you was talking about.
Okay.
Next
I
I
made
got
it,
on,
so,
huh?
I made it back, I didn't think I'd make it, but I
Okay.
did.
This budget you just gave me, is that the same one that we had at the last
No,
one?
it's,
Is it changed any?
yeah,
I'm gonna say
Well,
it's the same numbers.
That's the one I gave you after your last meeting, but Tim couldn't remember getting one, so I just reprinted it
Cause
again.
I've got one that looks like the
Okay.
same
Okay.
thing.
Okay,
As well,
I didn't
sure
have
nothing
that
else
for
will change.
some reason, I don't know where I
So-
took it and left it at home or what, so, sorry.
that's all right.
Quote from BSI Online for cross connection survey. I know this is what we have to do every 3 years, so it's coming back up again.
Yeah, 2025 is the year, or this year is gonna be done, so.
Did what now?
It has to be done this year.
Yeah.
That's when they send the notices out and ask you if you have cross connections and that.
Absolutely hate it, it's kind of a waste of money, but it's required by IEPA. that we
Yeah, I
do it.
remember getting them letters.
This company, it's basically a turnkey, it's turnkey, they basically do everything in-house, they send out the notices, they collect all the data, and at the end, they supply us with what they got back.
You wanna make sure the letter and that is okay, cause I know when they said that EPA had that letter went out on lead service lines, that was all,
wired.
I know, but the information they had in there was not correct. That on the, how we was gonna pay for that.
That's the form that I have to send out on that service.
Cause everybody was on me about, we're gonna make them pay for it.
Is this the same company?
It's the one we used the last
We
time,
used-
3 years ago.
So is it the same one we've had since we started doing this? I remember a
We
lady
used a
coming
lady
in.
out of Jacksonville
Jacksonville.
initially, a couple rounds, and then she quit doing it. And
Okay.
This BSI, they kind of manage all the data, and they also do the backflow data for like if sprinklers or whatever, stuff to do every year, they manage that as well for us. But
Is it just one paper?
I don't know what you got in front of you. It's basically per.
It says it's valid for 90 days, but I didn't see a total.
It would be gold here, and it would be $500 per address, so 2,500 services ish, times $5.
2,500?
2,500, we got, well, no, call it 2,600 customers times 5, whatever that number is called. $13,000.
Okay. And that's in your budget, we know that,
Yeah.
so. Motion to, accept the BSI quote for cross-connection survey for $13,000.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
this is a requirement, we gotta do it.
Yep.
Do you get a copy of that report when they get finished with this?
Yeah. It's all online, but, I mean, we have a portal that we, like, you gotta log in and stuff.
Many times we do it, we haven't had any issues really.
Other than people just not fill them out, and there's no requirement for people to fill them out, it's all volunteers, so it's just. I mean, short of going door to door and filling, helping people fill them out. It's just kind of necessary evil, I guess, we'll call it that.
All right. You got anything else, Brian?
Other than budget, I don't know if I need to go
Okay.
over that, but.
I think we're good on your guys' side, unless you had something you needed to change, no?
No, I just had to add that cross connection to it, the survey.
Keep that up there. You have some money in your budget for that, that sound system, right? We talked about for listening to the water leaks. That's in this budget, isn't it?
We haven't decided what we're doing yet. Hopefully it is.
That isn't in this one?
It's been forever since I built that out, so I don't even know.
It was 20,000 and 5,000. I still have a quote.
It might be in there, let me see.
What would it be under?
New equipment.
New
Yeah, I do.
equipment?
No,
You have 5,000 under new equipment?
I don't have it in there.
But you do still have, just so you know, that I still have the 225,000
You know.
in
that's
here.
all right.
So I just left it there until,
So that 225 is what, it's highlighted. That would be for the engineering if we get money for that link, the next Malone Brunel project that we're doing. They applied for $1 million from BCO. If we get that, we have to pay the engineering. So it doesn't have to come out of the water sewer fund, it can come out of the surcharge account. But we put it in there just in case we want to pay it.
Okay.
So, and it's a big number, but it can come out of a different account.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Well, if you're not voting on it tonight, today, and. or
We're
next
gonna-
council meeting, then-
We're gonna look at it and
Okay.
try to get it on Monday's agenda.
You are? Okay.
Yes, sir. So, next on is the budget.
I'm not here, see you guys.
All right, thank you, Brian.
did you wanna do those two things that I have on the sticky notes?
Well, I was gonna do it right after this.
Okay,
If
that's fine.
are you,
No, that's fine, I just wanna make sure you saw it.
I'll go with that under any topic.
Okay.
Or new business, I guess, so.
Yeah, okay. So Brian gave me an updated budget this morning or late last night, and I plugged all the numbers in before I left this morning, with adding the wastewater treatment plant project like we did last time, estimating 12 million, and then we'll back it off as we continue with the project. So, with Brian's adjustments that I got today, that put the surplus for water sewer at like roughly 39,000 that you see there.
Where did we do the 12 million at? What did you say about the 12 million? Sorry.
I put it in under construction expenses for the wastewater treatment plant project, and then added it in as, government funding, so it basically just washes each other out.
Okay.
But it's there, so we see it and we're aware of it.
That's what we had to do with the water plant, we did the dam and all that.
So that's where that one is. And then after our last meeting, I went back and redid the general fund, which is what's in front of you. But, I left a note there in case I wasn't back with,
Yeah, with the,
stuff that's been going on with negotiations and that 0.5% that we talked about. If we do that, that'll bring it, we'll still have a surplus, but it's gonna bring it from 8,300 down to 2,000.
2,000. well, and also talk, I'd also talk to Chief in case this happens, that he said that he would be able to possibly drop his down again another 10,000 if we needed to. So
I mean, as long as.
I would like
we're
to
in
try to
line.
keep it there in case we do, are able to get a school resource officer.
Yeah,
So I don't wanna,
I mean, we're still in the black, so.
yes,
And, you know, we do have.
not where we want it to be in the black, but
No,
we're
it's
there.
not, but we
Yeah.
do have, for emergency purposes and just, we do have cash on hand. to-
A lot better than what it was back in first of May.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, yes.
It was a mess first of May.
So if you wanna calculate in that 0.5%, then I'll go back and redo all these
Yeah,
sheets
please.
to make it to the
That's where
roughly
it was back in May.
$2,000.
Yes,
There.
that was worse than that before. So, yeah, let's do that. I mean, I'm happy with, that we got it into that spot where it's at, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a motion to accept the budget.
I'll second that. But like I was saying, we're still in the middle of negotiations.
And I need this done way before So it's, I'll take the blame on that. Set the budget for fiscal year 2026.
Yep.
Oh, all in favor?
I,
Okay, aye.
the stuff that you gave us before, these pages on the general administration and economic development and the park and, you know, we don't need these now, that's all been,
No, what I bring to council, prepare for council, it'll be all new,
okay, so I'll just throw this away then.
yeah, he
And
will.
that's the budget I had from last meeting, so I'll just throw that away too, because I don't wanna have 3 or 4.
Right.
Like the time we did pass that ordinance, we passed the wrong ordinance.
Yeah.
We had like 4 or 5 copies of the ordinance.
All right, I got some new business. So,
So I
we,
was, sorry.
the fire, no, that's fine. Fire station grant didn't come through, so they're still in need of a roof, repair the roof. So I'm gonna make a motion anyway to have Kim,
Put a notice out.
put out bids for roof repair.
Yeah, it's gotta be done.
That'll come out of business district funds. So, make a motion to have her do that so we can get that started.
I'll second that. That roof's been leaking for the last couple of years, getting worse. Did you ever find out what our weakness was on that grant?
I have not heard.
Let's put bids out. Fire station. Roof. Paying with business district.
That's it, that is in the business district, just
It
barely.
is
It's not
just
though.
that, it ends right at the fire station
say that-
and then it makes a little jog and then it goes back out
I say
down.
the tip is a block
Checks.
over from there.
Yeah, it is not the
Yeah.
tip.
So we're there on that, 101 East Second, there's a task order. For 101 East Second, remove old coal chute and infill
Yeah,
with block and brick.
Is this the George's building?
Yes.
yes. That was just dropped off to me.
I'm just wondering are we just,
Well, we haven't closed yet, so. But, yeah, I don't know, I mean. You know, I know Denver's doing the south wall, and I guess that was kinda in the works or talked about before Nelson's were gonna take over. I don't know. So-
I'm just trying to wonder if, since they already started that, why didn't they include this with that when they started that
I think
project?
That was
they
just-
found, they didn't,
They should have seen it when it's right there.
I'll tell you how would this come about, is we were, you know, we put that storm sewer there, Sparrow, over there, and there's a lot of drainage problems over there in the Georgian area and then the Elks building. And we were over there, what, a couple of months ago, and figured for a storm sewer, put a catch basin there, running back across Locust Street, and tying to that storm sewer that we put in. And we noticed that a couple months ago, but really didn't follow up on it, 'cause didn't think about this until later on. We was over there and they was digging around those valves and they were hydro excavating all that. When they did that, they decided there was a hole over there and they're like, what is this? So they went down to the basement, this coal chute, you can see the light out there. That's where the water's been running out of the alley into the building. That's how it was caught. And that was just, they just figured this out just what, this last week.
Mhm.
Because Greg called me, he goes, you know what that hole was? I'm like, no, he goes, there's a coal chute down there and it's wide open. He goes, that's gotta be fixed. I'm like, yeah, that's gotta be fixed. I'm sure that a lot of water goes down there all the time. It's almost like a storm.
That's probably why, because, I don't know, but it's gotten a little moldy in there. I'm sure that's causing part of the problem.
Yeah,
So did he put his name on here? What's the name of the business? For this, I gotta put the business name down to work on it.
Oh, it's the construction manager, which our construction manager is building maintenance and restoration. That's our only one.
how much is it gonna be? That's cheaper than-
1,800.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more than that when they was talking about it.
Building maintenance and what? Restoration.
Mhm.
Yeah, Denver could take care of it.
And, I mean, I know that's within the purchase order limits, but as you know, with that construction manager agreement, anything that they do has to run through the committee and then the council, so.
I'm assuming business district funds.
Yes,
That's where I would have taken it out of, but I'm asking.
yes.
You know, we did sidewalks back in, what,
Make a
2001?
motion. Make a motion to have building maintenance restoration, remove the old coal chute and infill with block and brick for $1,875
I'll second
from
that.
business district funds. All in favor? Aye.
We removed one out of the sidewalk, we thought that was a coal chute. Evidently, it was a delivery chute.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You want that back?
No, I have the original.
All right.
Thank you.
So, anything else? Nope. All right, make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.